mad about chicks, lambs, and other farm animals. Goodness, this is a strange cow, isn't it? Hens and chickens. Hens are the mummy chickens. They have lots and lots of soft, beautiful feathers. They have different feathers under their tummy to keep their babies and eggs warm. And they have stronger feathers on their tail and wings so that they can fly. The daddy chicken is called a rooster. Look at him crow. Here is a baby chicken hatching out of an egg. Can you believe a chicken fits inside an egg? It's amazing. And they come out ready to scratch and go. Chickens are really amazing and make lovely, lovely pets. Some of them have such special personalities. It takes 21 days for a chick to hatch out of an egg, and the eggs are usually white or brown, but some birds have green, blue, or even pink eggs. Goats and kids. Kids? What's a kid? A kid is a baby goat. Did you know that? Say, Mummy, don't call me a kid. I'm not a baby goat. Goats are very smart animals that are curious about everything. A nanny or a doe is the mummy goat, and the dad is called a ram. Mummies and daddies have horns, but the daddies have bigger horns. Of course, there's the baby called the kid. Although goats will nibble on lots of things, they're actually very fussy and only want the best quality food. Goats don't seem to have top teeth, but they do have interesting little mouths and are very gentle when they eat. The mummy and the daddy has a little beard of hair underneath their chin. Some goats give milk, which can be made into cheese and butter. Have you ever tried goat's cheese? It can be quite delicious. Ducks and ducklings. This is a quacker duck. At school we have Muscovy ducks. They are bigger and they have grey, black and white feathers. Ducks are beautiful and come with all kinds of different feathers. The mommy and daddy looks different because the daddy sometimes has a tail that goes up at the end, and he's often a little bit bigger than the mommy. Ducks like to splash in rivers, streams and ponds. Don't let them find your swimming pool. They will make a great big mess there. Ducks stay waterproof by spreading oil over their feathers. Even a tiny, tiny newborn duckling, once it's hatched, can swim. It has webbed feet. Ask Mummy to show you where the webs are between your fingers. Webs are like flippers when we use them to swim in the pool, but ducks are born with their built-in flippers. Ducks were named after the way they dip or duck dive under the water to find food. Some ducks can fly very, very far, much further than a chicken. Ducks make their nest using feathers that they pluck, which means they pull them out of their chest. This is a feather of a mallard duck. He is a beautiful one with a shiny green head. Geese and goslings. Geese are large water birds, much bigger than a duck, and often they can be quite vicious, and they're known to be good watchdogs. That means they chase away people who don't belong there. They live in and out of water, and a whole family of geese is called a gaggle. That's a funny word, sounds like giggle, but it's gaggle. Geese like to eat slugs and snails, even mice. Goodness me. That means they are omnivores. They eat plants and animals. The Canadian geese have a huge wingspan, bigger than your arms when they're open wide. A baby goose is called a gosling. A daddy goose is called a gander. Geese can be very unfriendly, so if you see a gaggle of geese, beware. They might chase you, especially if they have baby goslings. They will definitely chase you away. Some geese migrate. That's a very big word. It means they fly away from where they live to go somewhere warmer, and then they come back again when the winter is over. Sheep and lambs. Sheep are grazing animals, which means that they feed on grass. They are not meat eaters. Lambs are baby sheep, which grow up to be ewes if they are mummies and rams if they are males. They have little feet, which are called hooves, split into two little sections. Sheep can smell things through their feet. That is amazing. In Australia, some of you know where that is, there are actually more sheep than people. Can you believe that? A sheep's woolly fleece is greasy so that the rain runs off it. It's called lanolin. Quite a big word, lanolin. And it's used in a lot of baby products and beauty products. Warm and woolly. That's what fleece are. Sheep are with their fleece. Farmers cut off the fleece and use it for wool. Look at this ram's horns. They are big. A group or a family of sheep are called a flock of sheep. Cows and calves. A baby cow is called a calf, and the mummy is a cow, the daddy is a bull. When they live together in the field, they are called a herd of cows, same as horses. They are kept for their milk, and these are dairy cows. Cows can chew their food up to 8 hours a day. A cow's stomach is divided into 4 sections, and it helps digest its food. Goodness me. Cows can live a very long time, and they make 20 litres of milk a day. That's about 2 big buckets they can make. This is a Highland cow. He lives in Scotland, far, far away. Look at his woolly fringe. This fringe covers his eyes and helps protect them from disease. Gosh, he has such long horns. Horses and foals. A baby horse is called a foal. The mummy is a mare and the daddy is a stallion. Horses are hard-working animals. On the farm, they can pull plows and carts. Horses are incredibly strong and used to do all the work on the farm before there were tractors and even cars. Would you like to go in a horse and cart one day? You will hear the clip, clap, clip, clap of their shoes. Here is a horseshoe, and you need a special farrier to fit the shoes onto the horse correctly so that they can walk on stony and hard ground. It doesn't hurt them when the shoes go on. You just need to put the nails in the right place. Horses can sleep standing up. Horses' eyes on the side of their head so they can see forwards and backwards at the same time. Horses are measured in hands. The tiniest horse in the world is called Thumbelina. She is as big as a cat. Can you believe it? Pigs and piglets. With a curly tail and a snuffling snout, pigs are easy to pick out. A mummy pig is called a sow, and the baby pig is called a piglet. Pigs are very clever. They can be trained as dogs and also make lovely pets. They have 4 toes on each foot, but only walk on 2 of them, so it looks like they're trotting on tiptoe, which is why the hooves are called trotters. Pigs have such a good sense of smell, and they sniff out special mushrooms called truffles. Here is a pot-belly pig like Layla, and there is a baby piglet. In hot weather, pigs love rolling around in the mud because it keeps them cool. It also protects them from the sun. Enjoy learning about animals. Which one would you like to keep?